And as always, it's time for what, Chris?
Breaking news.
Breaking news! All right, everybody. All right, it's time for some breaking news as always, and I want to start off talking about the governor himself, Mr. Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's right, Arnold Schwarzenegger is doing his very first TV show. His very first TV show, busting that cherry, going to Netflix, doing an action comedy. I'm so excited to see it. Also starring Monica Barbaro. It's debuting May 25th. Straight to Chris like that one. Doing an 8-episode series, right? It's a father and daughter show, right? Action show where they discover that they've both been working as CIA operatives and are now forced to become partners. And Arnold said in an interview, he said, "People have been asking me to do a True Lies too for years." Well, this is my True Lies, he said. This is my True Lies. So he's busting it to Netflix, coming out. The Governor's doing some TV. Excited to see it. And with him
cherries,
busting those cherries, Chris, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Is it called Arnold and Lulu / whiskey? Like, what's the deal with that?
It's called Fubar. It is called Fubar.
Or Whiskey and Lulu / Arnold.
Yes, the whiskey show. It's called the Whiskey Show. I can't do an Arnold.
No, he has a like
whiskey. It's whiskey. Whiskey and cocoa.
Yeah, whiskey and Lulu. It's Lulu.
Lulu. Whiskey and Lulu.
No, I'm just kidding.
Whiskey and Lulu. It's not that kind of show tonight, everybody. We're back to Sober Mondays, everybody. Sober Mondays.
Sober Mondays.
But with Arnold doing that show, something going away, and I say going away because it's going away from the DC universe. There's a show called Dead Boy Detectives. Now, this was a show that was supposed to actually air on, Warner Brothers. But the thing is, though, because of James Gunn's whole new presentation, his whole slate, he said this doesn't match in it. These characters actually debuted in Doom Patrol, and they did like one episode, and then they actually were going to do their spin-off show.
That episode was very boring.
Yeah, but now they're moving to Netflix because it just didn't work.
What?
Yeah, it didn't work. James Gunn said, fuck this show. It doesn't match my world.
Yeah,
you can still make your show.
On the show. Period.
Yeah, you can. I mean, it's supposed to be about. It's a fresh ghost story. They call it. It explores loss, grief, and death through the eyes and the lens of Edwin Payne and Charles Rowland and their alive friends. So there's two ghosts and a live person. Crystal's the alive person, and they're trying to solve crimes together, like the Hardy Boys, only darker. And they say this, and on acid. That's what they say. That's how they pitch it. Yeah. But like I said, it's a DC Comics production, but now it's gonna be on Netflix, kind of like the CW does all these shows that are DC but aren't, airing on any kind of DC actual platform like HBO Max. So it's in that world. So this is gone from DC, but it's still up there on Netflix. And something else that's coming back is The Night Manager. The Night Manager Season 2 is coming. Now, originally this was on AMC. It's Tom Hiddleston, good old Loki himself. Wow. So he plays a protagonist called Jonathan Pine. It's going to be an Amazon Prime show for the second season now. So Amazon Prime and BBC are working together. It follows a British arms dealer.
Looks in that picture.
Look at him with that short hair, right?
Big pimpin'.
Yeah. That he was supposed to play Bond at one point. They wanted him for James Bond. Kind of has that kind of look. Kind of has that look.
He's no Idris Elba, but I'll take it.
It's one of the top-rated UK dramas of the year, of last year. But like I said, it aired at AMC, but now it's going to be Amazon Prime. But it follows an arms dealer. And I guess this is 2 years after the first season. So if you watch the first season, it's time for an even more deadly challenge on season 2. Which I guess, we'll see if I believe that. But with that coming back, something going away. We talked about this very briefly on our Drunken Friday. But I want to talk about a little bit more of Ellen Pompeo. Now, apparently when it aired for Grey's Anatomy, they left the door open for her to come back. So even though she's been leaving after 18 years, this is the 19th season, they said that, well, the door's kind of open because she branched out to do a Hulu show. She signed on for a whole original limited Hulu show. Yeah, she signed on for an original Hulu show, and with doing that, she said, I'm going to leave Grey's now to do this new show. But if it doesn't work out, I'm coming back.
Oh, isn't that sweet?
Isn't that nice?
They left it open. Go. If you say you're going to leave a show, just go away.
Leave the show.
No, dude, the show is called Grey's Anatomy. So she can leave and come back whenever the fuck she wants. It's her show.
That's what they say. They say the door's wide open.
Her show.
It is her show. She is Grey. She's Meredith Grey.
Right.
It's Grey's Anatomy.
And she left.
Yeah, she just left.
I don't. She should have.
Yeah, she just left.
And she left.
I don't really care what she did.
She's kind of cunty, and she makes a lot of money doing what she wants to do. And I'll be like, oh, I'll tell you when I'll tell you if something. Wait a minute. Oh, I woke up today. Let's call Shonda. I feel like coming back for another episode. How do you like that? Oh, great.
How do you like them apples?
Fuck you. How about that?
Very cunty.
Chris is not into this. Chris is not into this.
Yeah, she can do whatever she wants. She can do whatever she wants.
It's her show. It's literally her show.
19 years. 18 years they said this is the 19th season that's airing. She only did 8 episodes this season. So it's limited amount.
End it. Just end it.
But it's still her show. It's called Grey's Anatomy. Her name is Meredith Grey on the show. Like, it's her show.
Right. But who gave her that title? It wasn't her show in the beginning.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't.
I never watched Grey's.
It was Shonda's.
And then
it was
Shonda. It's Shonda's show. She made the show. But the show is called Grey's Anatomy. And from Jump, she was Meredith Grey.
Right.
So,
but then we've had a bunch of.
It's always been her show. She's the only person that hasn't left. It's her show.
And she says, I can come back if I want to.
Of course you can, because it's her fucking show.
Right.
But with that kind of in limbo, so she's done. But something that's not done. She can come back. So she's done as of now, but maybe not. Maybe. I don't know. It's all up in the air. We'll let you know if more comes of this. And you know what? She might just pop in for 20. You never know. She might come back for 10 more because this show might go on Hulu and it might not actually do well. And then she might be like, well, I better go back to Grey's. As simple as that. She's got a get out of jail free card when it comes to that. So
she should probably stick with Grey's for another 10.
I mean, it's already clear at this point. Why not?
She should probably stick with for another. She should probably stick
another 35 seasons.
They should probably get to season 30 and then call it quits because I don't see her and anything else but this. So that's just my opinion. But what am I? I let my kids play Hogwarts. So fuck it.
With that, I want to talk about Zendaya for a second.
Buddy.
So, if you've watched Euphoria, huge show for HBO Max, 2 seasons. Now, apparently, Zendaya is coming back for the 3rd season, but she's negotiated to get a big raise. And they're saying she's going to make $1 million per episode. $1 million. She's joining the $1 million club. They're saying that she's been negotiating her contract back and forth for her to come back to HBO Max. Apparently, she's such a major player that they want her back. So, $1 million per episode to come back. That must be pretty nice. I don't know. I've never watched Euphoria, but I've heard that people freaking love the hell out of this show. She must be pivotal enough that you would pay that kind of money to bring this show back, right?
No, she is amazing, but the show is so unhinged and fucked up. Like, it's literally the reason, like, I could never have children.
What's it about?
No. Yeah, what's it about, Sabrina?
What do you mean, what is it about?
I don't know.
It's about a bunch of kids in high school who are doing lots of drugs and lots of fucking and lots of fucked up shit in a small town. And it is so off-putting that, I mean, it's gripping and it's amazing and the acting is insane. But, like, I literally, like, can't in good conscience after watching that show think about having a child. It is so fucked up.
So, Chris, don't watch that show. You might get some bad dreams about your kids.
Chris has 12 kids. It doesn't matter. That's
35.
We're past that.
They're all very lovely, too.
I mean, Zendaya actually is a tour de force in that fucking show. She is literally amazing. She's amazing.
If you think about it, though, like, she has a big movie star career, so getting her to do a TV show like this, it kind of makes sense that they'd have to pay her premium money. That kind of happens.
She did this before she was...
Not before Spider-Man.
Yeah. I mean,
there's only
it
done
was like
2 seasons.
simultaneous. It was simultaneous. This is like the third season or the fourth season. This is the
This is
fourth season
this is only the second season. She just signed up for the third season.
of Euphoria. No, no, no.
Yeah.
I'm watching the show, so it's definitely not the second season. Maybe this is the third season.
Yeah. Well, it said they're renegotiating for a third season. That's where it's coming down to.
Okay, fine, but like at the same time, like she is the star.
That's
of
the news
show.
I have for you.
I have news for you. Your attitude is not appreciated, and also
Happy Monday, everybody. Happy Monday.
I'm in Florida, and I had a 74-hour flight, and it's been a rough fucking day. But also, Zendaya is amazing, and I'm fairly certain. You know what? I'm gonna Google that right now. I don't believe you.
You check it out. But with that, something that's not coming back? Question mark. But might. Schitt's Creek, everybody. Schitt's Creek.
God,
Oh my God, what?
It's in the news. So Eugene Levy was talking. Okay, they did 6 seasons of Schitt's Creek, right? It wrapped up in 2020. Well, now he's been talking to people, and he said that he goes, "I know my son and I have talked about this. We'd love to get together, get these people again, and take the show and the characters to yet another level." He said, "We've never stopped thinking about what might happen down the line." And he was talking to them, saying that they really want to do something else. They would love to get the band back together, and where can we take these characters again? So he said, not quite now, but it's someone that him and his son keep talking about because they want to bring the gang back together. So for me, I heard this, and that's pretty freaking awesome. The door is not closed on Schitt's Creek, everybody. So we might get some more shit coming up before you know it.
I would love it. I would love it.
Yeah, I heard that today, and I'm like, hell yeah. Bring it on. I would love to see that, you know? And then especially I just saw him, which we'll talk about the SAG Awards. I had some at the SAG Awards too. He had a great speech in there too. It was a lot of fun. But
People told me, sorry.
No, go ahead, Chris. Hit that shit, Chris. Hit that shit, Chris. Get in there.
No, people told me not to watch that. Oh, no. They were like, watch that shit. And I was like, no, I'd pass. I've watched these episodes.
It's so good.
6 episodes, maybe like 6 times in a row.
That's awesome.
Genius. Bring that shit back quick.
Yeah, I wonder what kind of revival they would do, you know? Because it left it pretty well at the end, but I'm interested to see. I'm really interested to see what will happen with it. So I hope it comes back for more. It sounds very possible with the way he was talking about in this interview. So some more Schitt's Creek might be coming your way, everybody. And with that, too, I want to talk about, just very briefly, because we had a whole rant about this on Friday, but Cocaine Bear one more time, everybody. So Cocaine Bear made $23 million over the weekend, which is a huge hit for them, for Universal. Since we talked about on Friday that they only spent $30 million on this, so they'll make their money back pretty quickly for this, it seems like. Haven't seen it yet. Gonna see it this week. We'll talk about it later, but it does look really good. It looks like fun. Something that I don't think is ever gonna happen, but is hilarious. Jack Black as Superman. So as everyone's been talking about who is playing Superman next, who is going to play Superman, Jack Black posted a video. This is the thing. Jack Black posted a video, and he wore this Superman costume, and he was sitting there on his phone, and he goes,
"Look at that beard."
he goes, "Hello, James Gunn." He goes, "No, I played all those superheroes. I don't want to play another one." And he's like, "All right, God damn it, I'm going to come in." And he rips his clothes off, and he's Superman, and he flies into the air, and he takes off. And you got
Junior
what?
Bacon Chi.
A small Junior Bacon Chi.
No onion.
So he had this whole little thing where he's like flying through the air. He's jumping really high. He has laser eyes. He's like laser eyes, and his laser eyes are going out. Then he's like laying on a table, and he's pretending to fly, and his dad's like wafting air at him to make it look like his cape's flying.
I think it might be I think
GR's like, no way in hell.
No,
yeah, it was hilarious, and like he looks super ridiculous in this outfit. Chris, what do you think? Do you think Jack Black could be the new Man of Steel?
Don't even ask me.
Stop.
Come on, Chris.
Stop.
What do you think?
I can't.
This is from the video. Everybody that can see the picture. What do you think, Chris? You can't see Tenacious D.
I can't see the picture. So
I know.
I can already see it in my head, like without seeing a picture. So no. Are you kidding? That's a joke. It's a joke.
Yeah.
It's a joke.
It's pretty funny. I thought and the video was hilarious.
He did it for funny. Funny.
He did it fun. But because it's this weird world we're in, Sabrina, what do you think? You see Jack Black playing the Man of Steel?
Bacon cheese.
Did you see him doing it though, Sabrina? What do you think?
Oh my God.
For Superman Legacy? No Henry Cavill. We got Jack Black.
Come on.
No, that's a joke.
You're asking ridiculous questions. Obviously not. Although I do support his hilarious Tenacious D career, his hilarious like everything that he does. That's fucking funny. The small.
Season curling.
I'm washing my figure of the fillet of fish because it's less calories.
Okay, but the question is,
what is the Chris? What Chris? What's the question?
No, the question is what you had just asked. He's not gonna be no Batman.
Yeah, there's no. Okay, Chris. I don't know what you're doing over there, man. So you moisturize that body.
No,
it puts the lotion on the skin.
Now.
Yeah, this was though in the news.
I'll go like this. In my sleep, I'll go like this. And sanitizer.
It's a crazy Monday, everybody. It's a crazy Monday.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, this was fun. Of course, everyone's asking who's going to be the new Superman. So this is his way of having fun with it.
Asking if it's going to be fucking
Jack Black.
Jack Black.
You know,
this is his way of being like, maybe me.
No.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. He's going to fly away into nowhere. So like the costume was hilarious. You got some chapstick there, Chris?
Yeah. This is going
to be Jack Black. It's Jack Black chapstick.
This is not Jack Black, though.
It is Jack Black chapstick.
This is not his Jack Black.
It's still Jack Black chapstick kickback.
It's not the guy.
Who cares? It's still called Jack Black chapstick.
Right, I know, but that's going to be. This will be a better Batman.
Let's have an argument about nothing.
Jack Black is not our next Superman.